Greetings to you, brothers and sisters of humanity. This is Robert Gerard. I would like to share with you some important information about staying healthy during these troubled times. Many people know of me through my works as the author of the book, Change Your DNA, Change Your Life, and by the many DNA activation seminars conducted worldwide by me and my spiritual partner, Ms. Zelka Roxandich. Our program is called the DNA-Induced Immune Response Activation. This is a specialized global level activation to empower the immune systems. Most crucial, there is a twofold purpose for this information. First, for your improved health to fight the COVID-19 virus and other harmful diseases. Second, to do the same collectively for humankind. Altogether, we can rise above this calamity and prosper once again. We have prepared for you a 4-part program that addresses what's going around the world and how you can contribute to positive changes, a healing technique for your protection, and the narrative protocol for the DNA-Induced Immune Response Activation. This material has been channeled and prepared by Robert Gerard and Zelka Roxandich. In order to get the most out of this program, please listen carefully. And if you did not hear exactly what I am saying, you can download and read the PDF. Also, if you are ambitious, you can also read the origins of the 12 DNA activation program in the Change Your DNA, Change Your Life ebook. This work is sponsored by Orton House Foundation. The link to the documents and videos can be found in the description below. Are you ready and comfortable? Let me begin with a quote by Joseph Duda. When enough people think about and truly consider the plausibility of a concept, it becomes a reality. Civilizations have come and gone since the beginnings of history. Why, may one ask? It could very well be that each lost its value, lost its ability to bring beauty, and to perpetuate peace onto this planet. Mother Earth does not need garbage on her earthly skin. I clean my body too. This pandemic is a wake-up call to reset the value of humankind on this planet. Nuclear war offers no time for reconsideration or rehabilitation, but pandemics do. For the first time since World War II, has the collective governments of the world faced such a challenge so desperate as a COVID-19 invasion. In a nutshell, governments can only exist if it has common people. No people and no governments. This pandemic forces governments to wake up. Governments exist to care about human life. There is no other purpose. When that's gone, Mother Earth invokes change, as she has a mission. Humanity must concede, otherwise perish. Over time, she'll replenish the garden. Bringing positive change to the world is possible. Every person matters, especially those who care for their brothers and sisters. The mission of each person, when combined collectively, serves to enhance mankind. We can change the world if united in spirit. Together we can generate the needed critical mass to overcome many of humanity's challenges, especially pandemics. Thus, the purpose and mission of this activation serves to help create a unified field of healthy thoughts and loving emotional energy to help mitigate pandemics and harmful challenges for all people worldwide. For this to occur, we need to reach a critical mass, which equates to a slight percentage of the world's population, to do the bulk of the effort. Say about 5 to 10%. Then restoring healthy environments, personal and commercial, would become a reality. Here are a few facts to ponder. Every person on this planet holds the key to life. That's his or her DNA. Science tells us that a cell's DNA, when unraveled and extended, measures approximately 2 meters. The average human body has about 37 trillion cells. Should all the DNA of one person be stretched out, That could wrap around the Earth about 2 million times. This is how significant each of you are. Light energy produced by the cell's mitochondria serves as a cell's motor. Light acts as a product of cells. There are over 7 billion people on this planet. Imagine the light produced by humans. Do you realize that the intelligence of Mother Earth is speaking to you? Mother Mary also brings light to this planet. That is why she has reappeared on this planet Earth several times as an apparition. She is respected by most people as a pure woman, connected to the Holy Spirit, and serves as a faithful messenger for humanity. It shall be through her love and wisdom that the DNA-induced immune response activation be dispensed globally. On a personal note, ever since I was a child, Mother Mary embraced and influenced me to advocate peace. Forthwith, I serve as her messenger to bring healings onto humankind and to restore peace and health to all peoples of the world. A little history regarding how the DNA-induced immune response activation was developed. In 1996, conversations about generating a DNA activation program were taking place. One of the critical elements that caught my attention related to the onslaught of a deadly virus arriving onto this planet. As presented to me, it was my mission to develop a DNA activation program to fight and eliminate this pending virus. Over the next 24 years, I devoted much of my time to applying and enhancing the DNA activation self-healing program. The work consisted of 12 spirit-driven narrative protocols to enlighten individuals to communicate with their DNA and nourish one's divinity better. During this period, my spiritual partner and colleague, Zelka Roxanage, and I traveled worldwide, developing and performing DNA activation seminars to over 100,000 people that successfully changed many lives. Needless to say, the DNA activation for a virus was unheeded. Enter the decade of 2020, and the forefront before us is the COVID-19 virus. Prompted by Zelka, the notion of combating a virus reappeared. Together with Mother Mary and the Holy Spirit, we diligently worked on the development of a DNA-induced immune response activation, using intuition, wisdom, and imagery to develop a comprehensive activation, reproduced, and ethereal healing that parallels medical biological research. A consideration arose requiring individual participation, as well as global application. Since it is inappropriate to interfere with an individual's soul destiny, we could not determine what is good or bad for anyone. Instead, allow the realms of universal consciousness to decide for one's highest good. To make sense of the specialized DNA activation, we had to include a purposeful and convincing approach that had to be pragmatic. To do this, we devised a learning sequence to prepare the participant to properly and compassionately invoke the DNA activation process as follows. The soul bubble meditation. This generates pure space, protection, and helps ground energies. Divine orientation establishes a connection with Source. Setting the intent captures the time and purpose of the activation. Commands for purification cleanses old energies and lays the foundation for new life. Commands for protection and empowerment enhances mental, emotional, and social readiness to receive the powers of the activation. Specialized DNA activation sets explicitly into motion the precise condition and direction for healing. And sealing the process of health installs gratitude for the gifts that made changes possible. Harmful viruses consume and eventually die in what they consume, a never-ending sad process. Your immune system has a design to fight infections. However, its capacity to do so needs modification and strengthening. The purpose of the DNA-Induced Immune Response Activation has been prepared to do that deed. Best to repeat the activation as often as you feel comfortable and avoid expectations. Instead, learn how to trust the process. For the sake of humanity, we hope you will share this process. We appreciate your attention. In our next video, part 2, together, we will perform the Soul Bubble Guided Healing Meditation. Thank you for listening. Health and peace to you all. Using intelligence, love, and compassion to generate a better world for ourselves, our children, and life itself.